Bitcoin. You can see it being displayed in this coin. In this Bitcoin, you can see here that on the 4-hour charts, discover that something like an armor was formed here. This armor was formed. Armor is like this, with a small head with a long tail. So it was formed there. That was what showed that this is a bullish reversal pattern. It made Bitcoin to move up in 2 days. Because if I count how many candles that was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40 hours. In 1 day, 16 hours, Bitcoin has been moving up. We can see that it has formed another candle called, is like inverse hammer after this green candle. That shows that Bitcoin will still undergo correction again small. Because from this RSI here, we can see that it's already in the overbought region and it has curved down. So we should expect between now and tomorrow, Bitcoin might undergo correction again, probably to this place again, before it now start journey up again. It's trying to go back to 68. So let's check the 1-day charts to see how this week is going to look. Okay, we have there's a good look this week. So in the next, between now and tomorrow, in the 4-hour chart, I'm expecting Bitcoin, and this is where we can really see the effect of that hammer. So with this thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a sign that Bitcoin might still move up. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin touch 71,000 this week. I pray that this week is going to be, I'm hoping that this week is going to be bullish, because I'm seeing it. But from this pattern I'm seeing here, a bullish reversal candle was forming. That this red candle, this hammer. When this hammer appeared, it led to, it's a sign that this market is going to move, for Bitcoin is going to move, and Bitcoin move all the way from around 600,000 and move massively to 69,000. That's a massive move. It moved from here and moved up, and it's already consolidating. It came down, but from the RSI here, we are seeing the RSI is pointing up on the, that's why this over the days is more than let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So for about 12 days, Bitcoin moved when this bullish reversal candle was formed, this pattern was formed, and it moved up. That's moved down, it's moving up, but it's already formed some green candles here. So since at the bottom here, the RSI is showing upwards, we might see Bitcoin moving up this week. So if you are in any trade that has crashed when we enter any trade, I'm expecting days ahead, Bitcoin should be moving up. So market should be moving up this week. So that if you are in a coin that are down, I'm expecting this week to be bullish. This week is going to be bullish. So I think I've done justice to that. So on 22, I showed us, I discovered a pattern. This is it. I make sure that I came to save all those. I saw these patterns on a 15-minute chart, and I told us that I have to just save all this. Because last week we were talking about one of the bullish reversal pattern is hammer, and you can see that hammer is here on the 15-minute chart. That was the moment you spot this on a downward trend, and this hammer was formed. You see that the coin moved up. Even on the 15-minute chart, you can make like 1.2% to 2%. If you spot this at the 15 minutes time frame. It's like you are scalping. So this has given me a confirmation that the coin might move up. But I now saw several of that. I see another one here that it can an hammer was formed here. You can see the hammer, and those in 15 minutes, let's say in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the trade moved up to give like. So if you saw this kind of pattern and you confirm at the bottom here with the RSI here, see the RSI here, it's showing that if this red hammer here, if I draw it now, so that means before this line, RSI line formed and moved up, you show that this RSI was maybe around 20 something. So it will confirm for with you that this hammer bullish pattern you are seeing here, this RSI has confirmed. That's why this coin moved up to make money. So there are several that I saw that day. I say I even see another beautiful one. See this one. This hammer even came outside the lowest Bollinger Band. This is a powerful. I don't see what I'm seeing here. This hammer formed outside this Bollinger line, and I always say that when the market goes down like this and breaks even below the Bollinger line, and you can see that this hammer formed outside the Bollinger line. See how the coin pumped up. Beautiful. If I saw this kind of, I would just go in. I will go all in. So that's a beautiful indication. You can see here in this coin manner at 15 minutes, this hammer was also formed. It's the same coin. So I was able to measure it. You know, on RoyalQ, I can't measure take profit like this. I was able to measure it that we can take 2% when you discover this kind of hammer formation, a bullish reversal pattern after this downward trend. So if I have enough money, I can put like $500 as my first buying amount. If I have enough money, knowing that this coin can give me 2% or $500 to give me $10 profit. So I've seen this pattern, I can go all in, and I take all those kind of risk. If I see this kind of pattern, make sure that the coin has really gone down, is a downward trend below the Bollinger Band, and I saw an hammer, and I went to go and check the RSI is below, is very low, like 20. I will go all in to make more profit. You see it another coin again. I don't know why this pattern was so prevalent here. You can see it here too. In inch, this hammer was also formed here. A downward trend, and hammer was formed, then this coin pumped, and you can take about 1.8%. Perfect example of hammer. And now see this one. You know, most of the hammer we are seeing, they are red. And the last training last week, we said that it's not, it doesn't really matter whether the color of the hammer is red or green. It can always be out. And you can see that we are seeing a green hammer here, a green hammer here. After this downward trend here, see this green hammer, and this coin moved up. I saw a lot of it. I was like, wow, wow. You can see here, 1.7% profit can be made here, 1.7%. And you can see something here that the moment this coin moved, this is an hammer here, after the downward trend, it now moved up. I think it did like 1.8%. Then you observe that at the uptrend here, an inverter, and in an inverted hammer, something like, I think this is what they call, I think is the hanging man. No, is it the hanging man? Because this candle here, I will check it when we are doing the more training on candlestick. This candle, I think is it's not hanging man. It's not hanging man. So when this thing forms after an uptrend, it will make another downtrend to form. So let me just stop here because I saw a lot of those. I didn't see another one in field. It's just playing out, playing out, playing out. It's another coin again, RSR. 2.2% can be taken from this. Are you seeing it? Perfect example of a downtrend, and an hammer was formed here, and the coin did 2.2% at the 15 minutes charts. 15 minutes charts. Quick profit within 1, 2, 3, 15. That is 1 hour. 1, 2, 3. That means within 1.5 hours, you make this kind of profits in 15 minutes time frame. So if you understood what I just explained now, type 2 in the chat. Type 2 in the chat. Because I was able to discover a lot of those patterns, and I make sure that I and I made sure that I screenshot it and save it. So the best place to take more profit for this kind of pattern is on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, because if you saw it in the 4-hour chart, you'll be able to take much more profits. You can take up to 5-6% or 7% if you discover that kind of pattern in the 4-hour chart. But because the pattern was more in the 15 minutes, that's why I recommended that you must take, because normally you can't take more profits in lower time frame. You can't take in lower time frame. I saw a lot of that pattern. So much, another one. So much. You can take between 1.5% to 2% profit very fast in about 1 hour, 2 hours. So let us quickly touch one pattern this evening. Then in the next 10 minutes, I will just touch it. Let's move to another powerful candlestick pattern. I think we stopped at last week we stopped at inverted hammer. So people that are just joining us today, they'll be looking at what is this man saying. So we are talking about candlestick, we're talking about hammer, we're talking about because we are those that have been joining me know that our training now is more advanced. So even if you are in floating loss, please add more knowledge to your knowledge so that you can get more understanding. I think this thing is still loading. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the last place we stopped last week was early load. Inverted hammer stick. That is the opposite of hammer and is a bullish. The candle may form at the bottom of the downtrend and show that the bears are getting weaker and unable to close the price lower. So that means at the bottom of that downtrend, you can either see an hammer or inverted hammer, which signifies a bullish reversal pattern. Are you seeing it? Example of, so you say that you see that hammer or you see the inverted hammer. Are you seeing the head is down, the tail is up. The head is down, the tail is up. It is still signifying a bullish reversal pattern that this candle, this market is going to go up. Even, I said something, a signal to the group. It comes to the group, and I one of the things that can only go against this analysis is if there is a news in the market. If there is a news in the market that go against this bullish pattern, that's the only thing that will make the country go down more. But if there's no external influence, like what happened, like before this news was sent, I sent a signal and I said that this coin, where is that signal? Hey, this is it. On SEI, I discovered this hammer. That was when I sent the signal. That was that's the only thing that can go against this. Hey, I sent it on Friday, 12 midday. That was when I sent the signal. If not for that, and after then, that was when I sent the news that there was a bombing of around to be second day. So that's the only thing that can go against our analysis. So whether you see an inverted hammer or hammer at the end of a downtrend, it's showing all that there's going to be a reversal up. So the next one we're talking about today, we're talking about only this one. So I want to close very early, is the morning star pattern. The morning star pattern is a bullish reversal pattern, candlestick pattern. When the morning star candlestick pattern forms in a downtrend, it signals that the trend is about to reverse. The morning star candlestick consists of 3 candles. The first is a bearish candle, the second is a doji, and the third is a bullish candle representing the buyer's power. So this is the definition of the morning star. There are 3 stars will form at the bottom of the downtrend. 3 kind of candles will form. Number 1 is a bearish candle, followed by a doji, followed by a strong or a bullish green candle. I can even draw it. What that means is that at the end of a bullish pattern like this, at the end of a downtrend, then the last candle there will be a red candle. Then after the red candle, a doji. I think I've taught us doji. Doji is a kind of candle that does not have body at all. They are very tiny like this. They are like this. Most time they don't have body. In the beginning of this training, I said a candle is formed. The formulation of a candle is the body and a tail or a wick. Normal candle will light has a body and it has a wick. But any candle that is not having a body at all, it's only having wick up and down. It can even be like a cross, and it can even look like a small, have a tiny body. It's called a doji. And after that, doji, if a green candle now form after like this, then this 3 combination here is called morning star. You first see a red candle, a bearish candle. That's what they said. First is a bearish candle at the end of the downward trend, then followed by doji, then followed by a green bullish candle, representing that it means that the sellers are already tired when it got here. Then the moment this doji forms at the end of that downtrend, and immediately a green bullish candle forms, is a sign that market is about to move up. Get ready to take like 2% to 10%. So that's how it doji for. How you not see what I just said? I see what I said. That the psychology behind the morning star pattern is like this. The first candle shows the continuation of a downtrend. The what? The first candle at the end of that downtrend shows that what? Shows that the continuation of a downtrend. The second candle, which is the doji, it can be red, it can be green, but it will be very tiny. It might have a very tiny body, or might not even have any body, as we are seeing here. This is the end of the downtrend. Then a red candle formed. After that red candle, a small tiny candle formed at the end of that red bearish candle. And after it, a bullish candle formed. Is a sign of an upward trend. So the second candle, the doji candle, shows confusion, because mostly doji candles are indecision candles. Most time when you see a formation of candles and you are seeing more of this kind of candles like this, small candles like this, and they don't have body at all, and they are moving like they are consolidating and moving sideways, it shows that the buyers and sellers, they are not having a real decision. They are confused. Should we go up? Should we sell it more, or should we buy it more? They are confused. That's why when you're looking, my daughter was saying me today, this evening, he was telling me that daddy, he was looking at me as I was scrolling through my RoyalQ. He said, what that red, green, red, green, red, green. I just laugh. I laugh. I said, don't worry, that's my job. Like I told her that that's what I study, to know when to enter a trade or not to enter a trade. So when I first started trading, all this does not have any meaning to me. Just like if you go to China, when you see their write-up, their writing, to you that you are not a Chinese person, it doesn't make any sense. You cannot even read, you cannot even pronounce it. That's the way all those candles, that's the way they are. So the moment you can interpret, you enter your RoyalQ, you see the candles pattern, the formation, the trend, the way they are arranged. You should be able to depict what this trade is all about. The moment I enter, I open my RoyalQ. At a glance, in 2 seconds, I can make my decision to enter or not to enter, because I already have a program pattern I'm looking for. Even if I don't even use Boligan band, if I don't use RS, the moment I open my RoyalQ and I saw the pattern within 2 seconds, if I don't see my pattern that I won't enter that trade. Because the more you study these chart patterns, the more you'll be very careful and not be entering trade that can get stuck. Even if you enter at the bottom in the right pattern with the right formation, you might not stay long than someone that just enter blindly. So this candle formation, morning star candlestick, as the above image shows, that that the top candle must be green candle. It means that the moment the green candle forms, it shows that the buyers don't enter. They're ready to push the coin up. They're ready to push the trade up. So the moment you see this combination, you know that this is a morning star pattern in a downtrend, and it can reverse the ongoing downtrend to an uptrend. To an uptrend. To an uptrend. My time is 7:45 now. Let me see if I can treat one more because of time. But let's go and check if I can see that kind of pattern. Let me stop there. Let me stop there. I don't want to load up too many. Let's look for if we can identify that morning star. This is at the end of a downtrend. Then after the end of the downtrend, we'll see a doji. After the doji, we will now see a bullish green candle forms. So let us see if we can see it in a live trade. Let's see if we can see it in live trade. So you can see it in a live trade. Let me use my trading view. Before using my trading view, RoyalQ always take time to load. I think I charted a customer care. You need to work on that when you are opening RoyalQ, that to be loading, rolling. So let me see if I can see. Market is already moving up. I'm seeing more of green candle. Green. Most of the coins are green now, so market is going up. I'm not sure whether I can see it here because market is going up. It just go up briefly. Then I should be expecting more move. I'm back. It's the network that pushed me out. Yeah. I think I saw one now. I think I just saw one. I just saw it. I think I saw one now. No, that's not it. It's like it, but it's not it. See it here. It's like it, but it's not it. See. This is a downtrend. Now, this is the last red candle here, and this is a doji. The doji I told you about. So if this red candle was, it was followed by another green candle here. So a doji is supposed to be after this red candle here, bullish red candle, a doji, that tiny candle that does not have a body. If this green candle here is here, you can see that even despite the fact that it followed after this red candle, it still pushed the market up. It still pushed the market up. Just leave the market to do its thing. but it's not a perfect combination that we can call a morning star. It must be a red candle at the end of the downtrend, then followed by a doji, then followed by this 1 hour. It's not here. This one that RoyalQ be rolling. They need to work on this their server. It's always rolling. Let me look for that. We need to identify it in a trade. Let's say it's that trade. Let's check fee FIS. FIS. Hey, this one will be rolling. Oh. I don't like this thing at all. I don't like it. And it must roll finish before those charts will show. This is the only thing I don't like in RoyalQ. And if it doesn't roll finish, it won't show the charts. Ah. Okay. Let us be going back. If you can see, I think I saw something like it here. It's not really it. It resembles it, but it's not it. It's a bullish, a bearish candle, doji. It's almost like it. See it here, but it's not really it. See it here. You can see that despite the fact it resembles it, the coin moved up on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart. So sometimes if I want to pick my trade, I always like this is my pattern of trade. This is my own pattern of trade. I always love doing my signal from 4-hour. I see this downtrend here. An hammer formed here. That was why the coin moved up. Even if you enter from here, you can take like 3%. But later, the coin went down again and formed something like a morning star here. You see a bearish red candle, a doji. Then some candles now begin to form. And as the later, the coins now still move up massively. Are you not seeing it? See what the coin did here. The coin still move. This movement is a lot of money. See here. Coin move up. Move up. This coin can give like 5 to 10%. This profit, this thing here. I can easily measure it on TradingView. It can be up to 5%. Because I can see something like a pattern of morning star here. A bearish candle, a tiny doji, and a green candle formed. So it's just like a form of morning star, but it's not really a morning star, but it resembles it. That's why if you see this kind of pattern, you can enter. Because me, I always prefer to allow this downward trend to cut down, pierce down this place, the Bollinger Band, before I enter, because I know that even if the coin goes further down, it must easily come back up. I don't like trading from here, but if this kind of pattern shows, then it shows that, and this one has even confirmed it. If you have attended my training before on MACD, you can see that MACD here, there was a golden cross here. So if I have not been attending my training, most of the time I'm saying now might be strange to you. This see a golden cross. That was what made it confirm this something like money star here. That's why the coin moved up. So let's look for another one. Look for another one. I'm just seeing hammer. Yeah. It looks like morning star, but it's not morning star. This one, this place, downtrend, these 3 candles here. this bearish candle, but the more in the middle here, it's like a doji, but the candles is big, but at least the coin moved up. Huh? So I think if you're able to understand what I'm trying to analyze to us, so that were we able to understand the morning star? Were you able to understand the morning star? Type yes. I've recorded it so we can watch the recording. Were you able to understand the morning star as a bullish reversal pattern at the end of a downtrend? I don't want us to do too many. Were you able to understand the bullish, the morning star? I think there are some images here in my Telegram where I saved most of those patterns. Let me check for it. The morning star. Look, this bearish reversal pattern. You can see this morning star here. See the morning star. After the end of that red candle, another candle forms. So the candle might be small red. After that red, if another green forms, then you can see that close at least half up on the candle one. Close at half. More. Trading is a whole academy, no. Trading is a whole academy. Let me see if there's morning star here. Morning star is not here. Morning star is not here. Let me look for the morning star pattern. Morning star. This is it here. This morning star. This morning star. Very perfect morning star. You see, at the end of this downtrend, a red candle, strong one, formed at the end of that downtrend. Then a small, tiny candle formed at the bottom. Then another green candle formed. This a morning star. If you can be able to understand this morning star, you'll be able to make more money. So people that always refuse to attend my training, to acquire knowledge, only 6 people are here. We'll continue to be making money. So let me stop here so that it will enter. I don't want to talk too much. If I emphasize more on one pattern and it sink in, then you go and search for it by yourself, then practicalize it, then you can be independent. Some groups always trade coin where they pump. Now, see what happened. For people where they like it to the trade, and they call it TGS and TG. Although they have their pattern, they have their rule for entering coins that are pumping. It is not my thing. See what happened. Those people that always do that, entering coin that are pumping, they went to go and enter coin when the coin is pumping. Although they always enter at the 5 minutes, 5 minutes time frame. See what happened. When he knew that you don't know when that thing will happen, whoever knew that Israel will bump Tehran, whoever knew, because you must be able to follow the rule of your trading, follow your rule, follow your discipline yourself, because you are not the one that controls the market. Anything can happen in the market. Anything can happen, which can make the market to go against your analysis. So always follow the rule. So finally, I think they want to do election next month in US. I know Donald Trump has been singing the song that he wants US to be the final bus stop of the final mining of Bitcoin. So this is a bullish event. So if Donald Trump wins, if he is truly real, not being using political gimmicks to lure people to vote for him, if it happens, then that should also add up to the bullish season that we are expecting for the market to move up next month if Donald Trump wins. So let me give room for questions so that we can call it a day. I believe we have gotten value this evening. Any question? You can unmute your mic if you have any question. I wanted to make another point, but I want to stop here. I will talk about it next week. Any question? because we want to start a challenge between now and December. I attended one guy's training, and that training really opened my eyes to the need of the reason why you need to build business around RoyalQ. If you want to start a bank where people that owns bank, they make money per second, per minute when any of the customer are transacting, whether they are transferring, they are depositing, whatever transaction they are doing in the bank, all those small tiny charges, 10 naira, 15 naira, that's how bank makes their money. That's how bank makes their money. That's how rich people think. Rich people are always thinking of how can I build a massive project that will make a lot of client base to be using my services. That's what they do. They can invest billions. I was listening to the testimony of the father of Davido. The father is one of the man that is into power generation in Nigeria. He said he spent 2 billion in establishing that project. And one of the people that were in the ministry they didn't want to endorse his project, now went to pray to God. But where I'm going to is that rich people think in numbers. They think in numbers because most of us here are always against, and they say it's networking. We're not talking of networking here. We're talking of you creating a business in RoyalQ that can be making money for you, just like you open a bank by having a large client base. Find every means to make people to come and be using the service of this software. We're not saying you should go and invest multi-billion. Look for ways that you always find a way. To me, I'm saying that's in my work. Find a way to make people to join, to be using the service of, like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. One of my team member that used RoyalQ last year, and she was not serious. She's not in my Zoom meeting today. I told her yesterday. I said, I hope you'll be serious when you renew this your RoyalQ. This is the second or third time she's renewing. She will just go for 1 week and not go here again. And lucky enough for her, she was able to make much more than the RoyalQ bot she activates. She made much more than that in no profit in a year. That was why she easily renewed. Because sometimes she was making errors, she overtrade, but at the end of the day, all those trade even came out for her. So if you are here, your trade are down, just be patient, your trade will come out. Since she now heard about a guy that she has been following. That guy has thousands of followers on Telegram, on YouTube. Then the guy now died mysteriously. And before the guy died, the guy was now telling his followers that RoyalQ, make sure that you do RoyalQ. That was when he was not hearing the guy's voice note. Why when the guy died? That was when he now remembered me. Someone that I've been sending Zoom meeting to. Someone that is in our Insta members group. He has not been reading my chat. It's now when somebody now mentioned about RoyalQ before the guy passed on. So he now remembered me. Aderemi, I do RoyalQ with him. That was where she was not private chatting me. How can she start RoyalQ again? So just imagine that I didn't tell about RoyalQ to that lady. Was somebody that when I was doing e-commerce, I used to buy goods from her at wholesale, and I talked to her about, we just talked from one thing to other. We started talking about crypto. From there we talk about RoyalQ, and she joined my team. Always, every of your conversation with people that you meet every day, try and find a way to turn the conversation to what you do. It's not hard. Turn your conversation to what you do. Then from there, you can easily sign up people. Now, when she signed up, let's say that was where I was able to make $40. $40. That's a lot of money in today's economy. $40. Use your mouth. Busybody about your business. Busybody about, see what I made yesterday. 70,000 naira for just telling her, and she renewed. And I told her, don't trade more than one coin, please. I don't want issue with your trade. And every time she's trading, every time people are trading in your team, you'll be making money. Yeah? So those small, tiny $20, 0.01 is something that will be dropping. If all of them now come together, it's something daily. $1 a day. is better than 1 naira a day. When you begin to talk about building service, build network, that's when you see people they be running away. Build network so that when your trade that you are trading is down, then your other side of RoyalQ will be making money for you daily. When my trader are down, because I build a team, that's what always helped me. So let me stop here. If there's any question, please, because we are starting a challenge between now and December ending. If you can bring 20 people, introduce the software to 20 people, we see what will happen to you. You will not be complaining that my this trade are down, because on the other side, when the trades are down, people that you bring in, the trade might not be down. The reward that RoyalQ will be giving you reward as they are trading. You'll be smiling. So is there any question before we call it a day? This 8:04. Open your mic if you have any question. Open your mic if you have any question. I know some of us here, some of our trades are down. Seriously, are down. Let's be hopeful for this November. Let's be hopeful that when if Donald Trump wins and Bitcoin starts to move up, your trade will begin to come up and also add busybody to your business. Tell people about RoyalQ. If there's no question, let us call it a day. So we'll be having our prospect meeting this Friday, where you can invite your prospects. Where you can invite your prospects this